What up? What up, YouTube? Level 100 Agron here, back with some more fucking Ultimate Marvel 3. That is right, my my series of my online frustrations and attempts at being good at this game resume with episode 3. So, welcome back. First thing I wanted to discuss that I could not fucking decide on, because I really don't like the idea of just having all of my videos just named X game, X ranked or online, episode, whatever. I wanted to think of a name for it, and I wasn't sure what I should call it or what I should do with it. So that was a nice little trick that I made up and I found work. So yeah, I'm using Ghost Rider right now. I've also been playing around with Super Scroll, so I have a little bit of variety. This is my new Marvel buddy, Matthew. He's a good player. Him and I are on about the same level. Not to sound arrogant or condescending, but him and I are about equals. We played a couple times and went back and forth, so the first couple matches are him and I, before we added each other as friends and whatnot, and I still need to turn those fucking notifications off while I'm fucking recording, goddamn. But yeah, for the title I wasn't really sure. I was thinking of Deadpoolicious, I don't know, something involving Deadpool and his wacky phrases and antics. Yeah, I wasn't sure. I don't know. I'm sure I'll think of something. Something will come to me. We'll figure it out. That was really dumb and unsafe of me to be just spamming quick works out like that. Considering he immediately crouched, I probably should have gone for the overhead mad wheel. On his part, that was not a good call to use X Factor right there, because there was honestly probably nothing I could have done. I could have maybe done an upwards. I could have maybe done the heavy trigger. I don't know what the gunshot for heavy is. Just the regular one, the upwards one. I don't know what that's called. And I get shipped out by a shopping cart. No bueno. But yeah, so my Spider-Man comes in, Scarlet Spider-Man, and I catch him pressing buttons because he was trying to catch me on an incoming attack, and I luckily catch him with the super and take the round, which could have easily gone the other way if he would have actually hit me with that chainsaw. Would not have been happy. But yeah, so start of the next match, a little bit of lag, but it evens out. Like I said, I don't know if my fucking Spider-Man in this is where it is right now, but my Spider-Man now is, and I don't mean to be like arrogant or anything of the sort, but it's pretty fucking awesome now. I made up some sick fucking combos. I might have talked about it in my Soul Calibur video, but I'll talk about it in my Ultimate Marvel video, just so you guys who are exclusively checking out my Marvel stuff can kind of maybe use it for your own Spider-Man game, because Spider-Man is a few and far between character that I've seen, you know, compared to the typical Dante, Virgil, Wesker, or Spencer, or whatever fucking alternate character people throw in with Virgil and Wesker. The thing I liked a lot about playing with Matthew was I had never talked to him or anything like that before this, and he used some really fucking original teams, and he knew what he was doing with them, which was even more, I mean, considering the amount of characters that he played with, it was pretty impressive that he knew as many characters as he did, because I know like 5, maybe, and considering it's a cast of like 30, 5 is kind of unacceptable. I'm a little displeased about it, and I would like to fucking change it, but I'm a big Marvel fucking nerd, so I've got a huge fucking boner for like every Marvel character. And I went for the top trying to get him out of an air attack so that I could taunt cancel into a special, but unfortunately he dove right the fuck over it, and I had to fucking cancel out and go for something else. But yeah, like I was saying, I just don't find the Capcom characters all that appealing. They're all really over the top compared to most of the Marvel cast. I mean, when you look at it, all of the, well, relatively all of the top tier bullshit is Capcom. You know, fucking Wesker, Virgil, Dante, Spencer. Spencer's not as bad, but when he gets going, he's pretty frustrating. But nonetheless, my statement stands that most of the super fucking strong, overpowered characters are Capcom. And that is purely observation, and I totally didn't even realize it until like just this fucking minute. But it takes down my Ghost Rider, and luckily my Ghost Rider does what he's intended to do on my team, which is kind of weaken down whatever point character they're using. And just like that, I catch him pressing a button trying to counterattack me because he didn't push guard. So I immediately go into super for my own counterattack. And unfortunately, I miss the incoming web throw. One nice little trick that I've been working on is I had a lot of range. I was really fucking far away. I'm really surprised that caught me. Anyways, a little trick that I've been working on is you dash under them as they're coming in, and then you do the heavy web throw. And I went for the happy trigger just to keep myself from landing into his super, so that I wouldn't take any more chip damage than I needed to, because I had just this weird feeling that his Akuma would be a big problem for me, which he was a couple matches in a row. Luckily, I get this combo while in level 3, but I fuck up on the super input and end up throwing it out too fast. Deadpool level 3, oh, he's only level 2 there, but still. Deadpool in level 2 and up X Factor is a little redonk. He's really difficult to control, and you know, there's no real reason that I chose to throw him as my anchor character other than because I like him, and like I said, I don't believe in all that. And my web throw hit, but for some reason it didn't begin the throw animation. I don't know if that has a limited range or not. I always thought it had until like it hit the other side of the screen, but oh well, don't quote me on that. If you're trying to pick up Spider-Man, just know that it covers borderline full screen. So if you throw that out, they need to be blocking it, because you can lead into a 600,000 damage combo with just Spider-Man alone. Thankfully, I go for the teleport there to reset the number of teleports I get, so he doesn't catch me with the knee bomb. Luckily, I come down blocking because I used an air super instead of an air special, and I thought I caught him with it. And right here, I was just panicking because I was just like, oh god, he's gonna catch me. So, and both times that I threw those out, I was actually trying to go for the happy trigger, but unfortunately, I kept getting fucking, I can't even think of the name of it right now. I kept getting that, but yeah, hopefully in some of these future episodes, you guys will see. I tried to OTG with the web there because I've been practicing the OTG combo for his web throw or web sling, whatever you want to call it, and that does have really sick cross-up properties. And you can set it up right, that is. Basically, the OTG combo, you usually go, you know, web throw or whatever into jump, and then I air dash, almost to the extent that it's a full air dash, and right at the last second when I can see that my my web sling is lined up with their character on the ground, I web sling into them, and then I go air medium into standing heavy into spider sting into crouching medium into crouching heavy, and then you can do your choice of I believe special into medium heavy special, and then OTG assist for a crawler assault, which is fucking, oh, it does so much damage. It does like 700,000. Yeah, if you get the whole thing set up right, it's really hard. Sadly, I fuck up the combo there because I did the quick work input before I hit the ground, so it ended up fucking my whole game up, and he ended up catching my Deadpool, and there he goes for the fucking taunt, launcher cancel, just like I was talking about. And I go for the X Factor because Deadpool is my character, so I didn't want to end up losing him to chip damage, so I X Factor to cancel out the chip damage, and luckily it works, and I recover and kill off his Deadpool with my own X Factor combo. Very basic, but oh well. Tried getting a little flashy, but oh well. I catch his Wesker teleporting, going for a cross-up combo, and fucking thank God, because if I wouldn't have caught his Wesker with that happy trigger, I probably wouldn't have killed him. And right there I'm just using the Spire to keep his Wesker locked down so I can finish him off. And yeah, those are some good fucking games. I got another one against him, but I think I'll just save it for a different video. I thought this was Matthew still, but no. So I just wanted to say good games to you, Matthew, and if you're checking this out, I'm glad you liked what I'm doing, man. We will have to run some more sets later, because, like I was saying, I played with him a bunch, and he ended up adding me, and he was helping me get some character knowledge, because one thing I don't like doing is going into games, fighting games, and not knowing character combos and, you know, setups. Like, if I would play this game for the first time and not know this Frank West setup, I would not know to prioritize taking out Frank over one of his assists, because his assists to me in this situation were jacking me up, and this looks grim, I'm sure. Frank West is just one of those characters that I really struggle with because he's so goddamn annoying. Just always sliding, always, you know, going for the, that's the thing that bothers me most about a lot of the people that I play. They only know like one or two fucking combos, like, per character, maybe. And so it's a little annoying. I don't like it. I would much rather have somebody who, you know, knows several combos per character and is more than capable of executing them on a fairly, like, talented level. It's just the way that I am. It's just the way that I've always been when it comes to when I play fighting games. I'm just not a fan of those one-trick pony players, because that's just not the way that I like playing. And I honestly was surprised that caught him, because I honestly thought he would have, see right here, so fucking hype, he tried to catch it right as it ended, and I fucking catch him with the last fucking second. Like, that literally would have ran out if it would have been like a second later, or like half a second later. But I kill him with a fucking level 3 Deadpool X Factor. Whoa, level 3 Deadpool X Factor. Level 3 Deadpool, super, and, he gets the taunt button for it. You know, that's just plain and simple what's happening there. This guy and I had played a couple matches, so I was focused on killing off his X-23, and I hyper cancel into my Crawler Assault, trying to get rid of her. She has like no health. I don't know how much, but yeah, not a lot. And thank God I landed this fucking sick combo. This is 580,000 damage, I believe. Yeah, if you're wondering how to do it, I'll assume that you are an intelligent individual and know like most of Spider-Man's basic buttons and whatnot. Yeah, and that's not me coming off as condescending. That's just me like assuming that you're dedicated enough to trying to learn him that you know like what buttons he's what buttons do what, so you can figure out how to do it for yourself. Just know that every web swing that I use is light, and every spider sting I use 90% of the time is heavy. So there's that. he was going for that jumping heavy pipe so fucking much because I was not respecting it. And that is the thing you need to realize when you're fighting a Hagar is respect the pipe or you're gonna fucking lose. And shining example, I did not respect the pipe and I kept trying to get in. So I just got tired of him pipe spamming, so I was like, okay, I'll just respond with my own spam and I'll just fucking Hellspire spam. And it even knocks him, his X-23, out of that super. And I didn't know that she had a dive kick, a fucking aerial dive kick. I gave this guy props at the end for mixing it up and using, you know, Hagar and X-23 because they are both fairly uncommon to me, but, you know, Virgil is still ass, and if you use them, I still don't like you. But now, at the end of this session, this guy, I gave him some GGs because they were some good games, and unfortunately, I fucked up my combo because I didn't do it fast enough. But did you see that chip damage on that? That is some, like, asinine chip damage, if I do say so myself. Yeah, that is some ridiculous chip. I was a little, like, bothered by how much that chipped. And this guy beat me once before this, I believe, so I just immediately went in for the super because I was like, I don't want to deal with this Magneto low kick. You know, the Magnetos that just do crouching light. Oh, excuse me, I'm still getting over this fucking cold. Hopefully this commentary is much more entertaining than my Soul Calibur one. And if you didn't know, I believe that I OTG'd once before I did that second one, or the one right there that dropped. And that's why I only got the first part. Which is really dumb on my part because I should have just done the first part and not gone for the chimichangas and then used Happy Happy Trigger because it does combo, but oh well, we're still in there and we still have a chance. If you didn't know, Hellspire does OTG, but I don't recommend it. I recommend quarter circle forward light for his Hellspit, or so, I don't know what it is. If you don't have Ghost Rider knowledge though, you need to watch out, and just like with Hagar's pipe, you need to respect that fucking jumping special. It's an overhead. It does like 130,000 damage, I believe. But yeah, so Ghost Rider is really fucking fun, like I was saying. Too far away for that to combo, so luckily I'm safe. And I go for the pen and stare. Look into my eyes. Have a nice death. And right here I realized, like, oh wait, she's still fucking alive. So I go for the heavy. But because I didn't know how much health Sea Viper had, and I wasn't sure if a pen and stare would even kill her because I didn't know A, how much health she had, and B, if it would even do enough. I think it does 450,000, and I think that Sea Viper had like just over half. So I was expecting it to miss also because she was crouched, and I was just like, you know what, I'll just go out on a Hail Mary here because, you know, I got 3 meters, no reason not to spend it, so let's go for it, and thank the fucking gods of hype, that fucking worked. So, coming in again, we got another player using an original team, you know, Wolverine and Spencer. Little generic in terms of like their combos, but you know, I'm always way happier to see them than Virgil or Wesker. So, you know, I don't know what he was going for there. I think if you do that fast enough, that might combo, but I don't play Wolverine, so I don't know. I have a very minimalistic knowledge of Wolverine. Do not try to do any sort of counter hit on Ghost Rider if he's at full screen. Just work your way over there until he's backed into the corner, because if you get caught with that chain, you're going to end up taking like somewhere between 580,000 to 700,000 damage, assuming you have the extra meter to spend on a THC combo. And right there I was just trying to kill off his Iron Fist because I just when I see Iron Fist, I assume that the player knows what the fuck he's doing, so I need to be afraid of it. So, I tried to kill it off as fucking fast as I could, and thankfully I did. I don't know how much health Iron Fist has. I'll just guesstimate at 1 million, and I did about 800,000 to 900,000. And right there, another fucking hype-ass level 3. I was just all about these for that fucking session. I just tried to get as many as I could, like, I tried saving the meter, as maybe stupid as that sounds to you guys, or like, me talking out of my ass as that sounds. Like, I was trying to save the meter just for Spencer, because I know that level 3 X Factor Spencer with 4 meter is nothing to fuck around about. So I wanted to save the level 3 in case he tried to, you know, bionic arm anything. And luckily I fucking catch him and finish off the round. He was a good fucking player though. He beat me like once or twice afterwards. Excuse me. Still sick. But yeah, he was a good player. Always a funny sight to see me starting off a round with like 30 standing lines. Actually right there where I dropped the combo after the OTG, I was going for something a little different. I was going for a crouching heavy into launcher, into aerial heavy, into special again, into fucking happy trigger because it does like 600,000 I think. I don't know. I was just trying to mix things up because I don't like just one-trick pony combos. I like knowing every little angle and combo my characters can do so that I can be as flashy as I want no matter what. So even if it costs me the fucking loss, I will go for something flashy over something efficient just because that's just the way that I play. And unfortunately, I was hoping that since I got the happy birthday and grabbed his Doom as well, I would web swing far enough away that I could get away from the missiles, but unfortunately no. And thankfully I went for the jumping heavy and avoided the level 3. But yeah, like I said, did you see that fucking chip damage? That was ridiculous. So Doom comes in doing generic Dr. Doom shit, you know, with the stupid fucking foot dive spam. So I just spam Hellfire because, you know, I just wanted to keep him the hell out and make sure that he can't combo me with whatever stupid shit he's doing. I could have called in Spider-Man if I was close enough and carried that combo on, but I'm not an assist-oriented character. The only assist I ever use is my Deadpool OTG assist for my Spider-Man combos. And he just goes for the molecular shield spam. I don't know why you go for that over just the fucking regular, but hope you guys enjoyed, and I'm level 100 Aggron, and peace out, Girl Scout.